Hey everyone, I'm Rizky Taufik Akbar, and my student ID is 2241101. Welcome to this video where we'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of organizational behavior. Now you might be wondering, organizational what? Basically, it's all about understanding how people act at work. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, there's a lot more to it. We're talking about the psychology, the sociology, even the anthropology of how individuals and groups behave within the structured environment of an organization. Why do people make certain decisions? How do teams work together effectively? What makes a leader truly great? These are just a few of the questions that organizational behavior tries to answer. So whether you're a student, a young professional, or just someone who's curious about the dynamics of the workplace, this video is for you. Let's unlock the secrets of organizational behavior together. Alright, let's start with the basics. What exactly organizational behavior? In the simplest terms, it's the study of how people behave in organizations. That might sound kind of obvious, but it's actually a really complex field that draws on a bunch of different disciplines like psychology, sociology, anthropology, and even economics. Think about it. Every organization, whether it's a multinational corporation, a small startup, or even your local library, is made up of people. And people are complicated. We have our own individual motivations, emotions, biases, and all sorts of other factors that influence how we act and interact with others. Organizational behavior tries to make sense of all that complexity. It looks at how individuals behave on their own, how they behave in groups, and how those behaviors affect the organization as a whole. For example, imagine you're trying to understand why a certain team at work isn't performing well. Is it because of a lack of communication? Are there conflicts between team members? Or maybe the team just doesn't have the right resources or support from management. Organizational behavior gives you the tools to analyze these kinds of situations and come up with solutions. It's like having a superpower that lets you see the invisible forces that shape behavior in organizations. But why is this important? Well, understanding organizational behavior can help you in so many ways, both personally and professionally. On a personal level, it can help you become a better employee, teammate, and leader. It can help you navigate the complexities of the workplace, build stronger relationships, and achieve your goals more effectively. On an organizational level, understanding organizational behavior can lead to increased productivity, improved job satisfaction, lower turnover rates, and a more positive and supportive work environment. Basically, it's about creating a win-win situation for everyone involved. So, if you want to unlock the secrets of human behavior in organizations and gain a competitive edge in today's rapidly changing world, then buckle up, because we're about to embark on an epic journey into the heart of organizational behavior. Okay, so we've established that organizations are really complicated, but you might still be thinking, why should I care about organizational behavior? Is it really important? And the answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. See, understanding organizational behavior isn't just about making work more bearable. It's about unleashing the full potential of individuals and organizations alike. It's about creating workplaces where people feel valued, motivated, and empowered to do their best work. Think about it. Have you ever been in a job where you felt completely disengaged, unappreciated, or just plain miserable? Yeah, me too. It's not fun. And it's definitely not good for productivity. But when people feel like they belong, when they're passionate about their work, and when they feel supported by their colleagues and superiors, that's when the magic happens. That's when innovation flourishes, productivity soars, and everyone wins. And that's what organizational behavior is all about, creating those kinds of positive, productive, and fulfilling work environments. But it's not just about warm and fuzzy feelings. There are also some serious bottom-line benefits to studying organizational behavior. For example, companies with high levels of employee engagement tend to be more profitable, have better customer satisfaction ratings, and experience lower turnover rates. They're also better equipped to adapt to change, innovate, and stay ahead of the competition. On a personal level, understanding organizational behavior can help you develop valuable skills that are in high demand in today's job market. Things like communication, teamwork, leadership, problem-solving, and conflict resolution. These are all skills that can help you succeed in any field, no matter what your career aspirations may be. So, whether you're looking to climb the corporate ladder, start your own business, or just navigate the complexities of the modern workplace, studying organizational behavior can give you the knowledge, skills, and insights you need to thrive. Now that we've established why organizational behavior is so important, let's take a closer look at what it actually. Think of organizational behavior as a big, beautiful puzzle. To see the whole picture, we need to understand the individual pieces that make it up. So, what are these building blocks? Well, at its core, organizational behavior is about understanding three key elements: individuals, groups, and the organization itself. Let's start with individuals. Each person brings their own unique set of experiences, values, beliefs, and personalities to the workplace. And these individual differences have a huge impact on how people behave at work. For example, someone who's naturally introverted might prefer to work independently, while someone who's more extroverted might thrive in a collaborative team environment. Next, we have groups. Organizations are made up of countless groups, from small teams to entire departments. And just like individuals, groups have their own unique dynamics that influence how they function. Think about the different teams you've been a part of. Some teams are highly effective, with everyone working together seamlessly towards a common goal. Others, well, not so much. Organizational behavior helps us understand why some groups thrive while others struggle. It looks at things like group roles, norms, communication patterns, and conflict resolution strategies. Finally, we have the organization itself. This refers to the formal structures, policies, culture, and overall environment of the workplace. The organization has a huge impact on how individuals and groups behave. A company with a very hierarchical structure is going to function very differently from a company with a more flat and democratic structure. By studying how these three elements, individuals, groups, and the organization, interact and influence each other, we can gain a deeper understanding of how organizations really work. And that's what organizational behavior is all about: connecting the dots, seeing the bigger picture, and using that knowledge to create more effective, productive, and fulfilling workplaces for everyone. So, that's a very quick crash course on the wild world of organizational behavior. We've covered a lot of ground, but believe me, we've only just scratched the surface. From the psychology of individual motivation to the complexities of group dynamics and the impact of organizational culture, there's so much more to explore. But hopefully this video has given you a solid foundation to start building on. Remember, understanding organizational behavior isn't just about memorizing theories and concepts. It's about applying those ideas to real-world situations and using them to make a positive impact.